Right. Welcome back to another episode of my movie review series. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Well, Happy New Year. Holiday is over, and I have returned. And and well, Bruce Lee has also returned to the movie review series. Yes, sir. The uh, the original dragon himself, man. Fist of Fury, 1972. Yes, sir. Bruce Lee, his second big movie under Golden Harvest. And yeah, this movie, man, this movie was fierce. It was fierce. It was furious. This movie had fury. I mean, yeah, great stuff to come out this movie. Of course, hey, it's a Bruce Lee movie, so what are you gonna expect? So yeah, Fist of Fury, 1972, and yeah, the story goes in this movie, um, yeah, I'm going to try and get the names right. These Chinese names, man. this is uh, this is very foreign to me, so yeah, I'm gonna try and get this right. But yeah, Bruce Lee played his character named Chen Zin, and yeah, he returned to the Chin to the Chinwu school so he can marry his fiance. But he finds out that his old master has died, and yeah, that tore him apart. That tore him apart. Yeah, he was told that his master died of illness, and not only that, he got these these Japanese assholes to deal with from I guess from a rival school. So yeah, so yeah, after the funeral, he got these Japanese assholes to deal with, and they want next little contest with their best fighter, and yeah, Chin 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 Zin is their best fighter, but under the out of respect for his master, who would not want him to fight, he had to hold back. But hey, yeah, these Japanese assholes, man, they came over with this sign, these are derogatory words. And he wanted the Jinwoo school to have it. So a little bit later on, Chin showed up at the he showed up at the Japanese dojo to give the sign back. You know, yeah, they pretty much wanted to cause a little bit of trouble, but Chin, the ass whooping on them. He whooped all of their asses, and he beat their sensei's asses too. Okay, he beat up all the students, and he beat up the teacher. He made two other students come over here. He made them come over here, smash the sign, rip the paper out, tear that in two, gave it to them, and made them eat their words literally. Yeah, he just gave them a warning. Today is paper. Next time, it'll be glass that they'll be eating. Man, I tell you, that was yeah, that was a nice little boss. That was a boss move, okay? That was some real alpha shit right there. But yeah, I tell you though, with all of that, that went down, you know, he decided to go for a little stroll in the park. But the guard at the park, he let him know that there's a sign there that says no dogs and Chinese allowed. I tell you, yeah, this is some real bullshit. Yeah, yeah. He hold him back from the from going into the park. But this lady that come in the park and she walking her dog in there with him. Yeah, so a few other Japanese cats they trying to they're walking they're about to walk in the park, but they see Chin. They tell him to come here. You want to walk in the park. You're gonna have to act like a dog. Yeah, so Chin he beats up these guys, and then he goes and smash that fucking sign into pieces. Okay, man. Yeah, and a few other cats that saw this whole thing go down. Yeah, they grabbed Chin and they took him out the other way. Yeah, because yeah, the guard, he was blowing his whistle, and then the police. So yeah, so yeah, yeah, they escorted Chin out out the escorted him out into the clear. But yeah, the officials at the Japanese school, yeah, they find out about what happened, and so yeah, they had a little retaliation. They came to the Chinbu school and they wrecked shop, man. They wrecked shop. So yeah, we Chin found out about this, man. He you know what? Yeah, yeah, he found out. He found out about this and the whole thing, and he just saw that he brought problems on his own school. So yeah, he later on he finds out that his sensei, his master, did not die of an illness. He found out the truth that he died of poison, and yeah, it was the cook that did it. So yeah, he took care of the cook, and he took care of the the accomplice, the other accomplice. Yeah, yeah, pretty much in the rest of this movie, Chen Zin went on a huge rampage. He went into rampage mode, pretty much like Grand Theft Auto. He went into rampage mode, and he just wrecked shop on everybody. Yeah, they started to yeah, they started to give him the name of Fist of Fury because this guy, he is just a he is just a huge problem to all of them, huge problem. So yeah, it was pretty much like an all-out war between these two schools, these rival schools. And yeah, when they when they went to get the Japanese cats, these Japanese assholes, they went to the Chinbu school, and they pretty much killed all the students there, besides a few that went to look for Chin because he was at a gravesite. But when Chin, when Chin went to the he went to another establishment, and he handled everybody there. He handled everybody there, and he just took out. He just took out this cat, took out this other cat, took out this other cat, and then yeah, he returns to the Chinbu school, only to he returned to the Chinbu school. All this trouble that went down, he pretty much turned himself in. He turned to Chinbu school just to turn himself in. But man, yeah, but when he was out to when he was walking out, he was met at the gate by a few soldiers. A few soldiers already pointing their guns at him like a damn firing squad. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, yeah, he was about to turn himself in. He was yeah, he was ready to get arrested, but when he saw these soldiers just standing there, pointing their guns at him, he pretty much yeah, this is like a big fuck you to the whole establishment. And yeah, he gave out that roar, jumped, charged at him, jumped right at him with a flying kick. And yeah, we get that freeze frame and we hear gunshots. So yeah, man. Yeah, man, I tell you, yeah. Film ends on a freeze frame shot, the sound of gunshots implying his death and final sacrifice. But yeah, I tell you though, yeah, this movie though, it it yeah, it gave you like a political nice little political damn the word I'm looking for. It's pretty much like a uh ah mind going blank on me. But yeah, yeah, it's a big fuck you to the establishment. Yeah, it focused on issues, sensitive issues surrounding Japanese colonists, colonial, colonialists, yeah, Japanese colonialists was at the time, and especially yeah, and it differs from other. This movie differs from other films in the genre for historical and social references, especially to Japanese imperialism. So yeah, yeah, it was yeah, it was a yeah, this movie, yeah, it was a nice little yeah, I guess you could say it was political satire at the time. You know, there was a lot of big business over there, a lot of big political business over there. Yeah, this movie was pretty much Nice little big fuck you to the whole thing. You know, Japanese imperialism. Yeah, that shit don't live here or there. But yeah, man. Yeah, but yeah, this movie though, you know, Bruce Lee doing his thing, handling business, taking care of business, and yeah, getting taken out by the business in in a way. But yeah, I tell you though, yeah, this was a great movie though. Great movie, great action all the way through. I mean, hell, this guy, made two cats eat paper, made them eat paper. Okay, he forced it down one cat's throat. He made sure the other cat was following suit by eating that paper. He's just stuffing that shit in his mouth. But yeah, you know, this movie just showed how much of a boss Bruce Lee was at the time. And yeah, straight up 5 out of 5 from me. Straight up 5 out of 5 from me. Fist of Fury, the Chinese connection, whatever you want to call it, whatever it was referred to at the time. The movie is really called Fist of Fury, but it was known as the Chinese connection at for a long period of time. But yeah, you know, whatever you want to call it, it's the same movie, with the same ending. Yeah, yeah, Bruce giving the big fuck you to the establishment going by defying by defying uh defying principle, you know, at the end. At the end, literally at the end, he never stopped fighting, you know. But yeah, this movie though, yeah, one hell of a picture, you know. Amazon Prime Video, you can find it there. Get on this movie. It's a straight up 5 out of 5 for me. That's my review, Jack. And I'm sticking to it. Yeah, man. The movie review series is back. Finally. Season 7 is here. Finally. And this was episode 299. Next week, episode 300. Now, I wonder what movie am I going to cover for episode 300. I mean, if you really think about it, it's a real no-brainer. What movie out there has 300 in the title? I mean, just think about it. But yeah. Yeah, that's next week, though. This is episode 299. Episode 300 is next week. Check out my other shit right here. Subscribe to me right here. But in the meantime, in between time, Jack, this show is off. And I am back.